I wanna all night. Say it. I wanna all night. I wanna all night. Say it. I wanna all night.
Hello, stranger. It's been a minute since we last kicked. And by the way, just got in town, and I won't let cumulus clouds all in the sky ruin my vibe. Usually I don't do this often, but since recruiting isn't an option, due to unusual rain and thunder, baby I wonder, would you just put your sweats on for me? Yeah. I got the plug, I made the call for me. I'm talking late night for you. Let me lay a great time on you. Don't hesitate, no, don't you? Just say you will. Come through and chill. Just say you will. Come through and chill.
I wanna all night. Say it. I wanna all night. I wanna all night. Say it. I wanna all night.
Hello, stranger. Fame's been waiting. Just as I recall that ass is still amazing. Playing, baby. Saying, baby. Love it, shit. You know I'm crazy. So go ahead and put a drink up. I'm so glad we got to link up. Yeah. It's taking that off of me. Yeah. I got the plug, I made the call for me. I'm talking late night for you. Let me lay a great time on you. Don't make me wait, no, don't you? Just say you will. Come through and chill. Just say you will. Come through and chill. Just say you will. Come through and chill. Just say you will. Come through and chill.
I wanna all night. Say it. I wanna all night. I wanna all night. Say it. I wanna all night.
Pick up the phone, show me it was real. Pick up the phone, show me it was real. Pick up the phone, show me it was real. Pick up the phone. Yeah.
Hello, you little moles. Is my dryer too loud? Put a one in the chat if my dryer is too loud. I got my electric blankets in there, child. And I need them to be dry because it's cold in the basement. Can y'all hear me? At least, can you hear me? Not chocolate drop admitting that the dryer too loud. Let me cut this dryer off. Give me a second. All right. Y'all so messy and eager. Not the ones. Oh, y'all so messy. Yeah, it's my electric blanket. So you know those little ports that be on them? Was banging her. And I'm like, what the hell the dryer got going on? Like this ain't my life. And you know what I'm trying to do. And I got it on no heat, y'all. So just so y'all know, it's on no heat. It wasn't, I watched it this morning. It wasn't dry. So I try to put them in there to try to, air dry them with no heat, because they electric blankets. Okay. But maybe I'll just go plug them up and they can dry themselves out with the heat of it all. Okay. Because I cannot be trusted with this damn blanket. I need them blankets though. Shoot. All right. So yeah, y'all, what is going on? Y'all make sure y'all liking the video, that you subscribe to the channel, and that you hitting the reaction button so people can come on around here and hear me talk this shit about these damn Scots. Okay? Or knots. Tonight I'm focusing on Liesau and Lietisha. Lord knows, I can't stand none of them. Okay? I can't stand none of them. But what I can't stand more, and this is why y'all may see me being a little more heavy on Marceau and Tisha, even though they speaking up now, I'm going to be on them more than I'm on Martel ass, because one, in my opinion, and a lot of y'all opinion, Martel is mentally ill. Okay? He's mentally ill, in my opinion. And they all know it. Number two, he's paying for his crimes. Okay? And he about to pay for it even more once this damn DA get a hold of his ass in this damn courtroom. I think in May again. So his ass is on the line already. So we got one fish on the hook. But there's so many other fish that need to be on that hook for the same worm. Okay? I don't give a fuck that Marceau and Tisha are calling themselves speaking up now. They hold the same motherfucking weight on this damn crime as Martel, if not more. Because when people take advantage of the mentally ill, it's a problem. When people are diagnosed with shit, or you suspect they fucking diagnosed with shit, and you encourage their bullshit, I think you're worse than them. Because that means you doing the shit you doing of sound mind and body. Sound mind and body. And also, third reason, they was all in this shit with Martel. But let's say it was a different situation. And Marceau is saying, all this stuff that he think people want to hear, that we've been wanting to hear from them motherfuckers from the begin. Let's start from the begin. Because at first, it was Marceau saying that it was a tape out of Melody's mom. Or somebody's mama. Y'all know the same motherfucker that just said on the reunion stage last night, he got daughters and sisters and mamas and shit. You said you had seen a tape of somebody's mom. Get over there. You said you seen a tape of someone's mom. So it wasn't right then. And we going back from the beginning, back in 2018 when this shit aired. So that means they was filming this shit in like 2017. And you was spreading these rumors. So Martel ain't the only one that was doing that shit. You was too. Even back to what Sonny exposed about what he said about coleslaw. When she bombarded the fucking stage, hey, Drop the Meek. Hey, Uppity. Hey, Shay Peasy. Hey, y'all. Hey, Miss Darnett. Hey, Miss You Love. Hey, y'all. I done came on in. Ain't even spoke to no damn body. Hey, y'all. Y'all know the dryer was a distraction and I had to get into the mess, okay? Because I'm planning on staying long. Because I just want to give y'all a snippet of this bullshit. That was somebody's mom then. I never heard them say they ain't have no respect for their brother for doing that and saying that shit. Now it's clear that Marceau really don't fuck with the brother, because I told y'all why I think that brother may have violated Marceau in some type of way. Okay. And he's very uncomfortable around him. And that makes it all the worse as well, because if that did happen or something, it's a reason why you're uncomfortable around him. Almost like you're a little boy in front of him. And you don't act like that around Maurice. And Maurice is older than you as well. But if you knew this is what he's capable of, even the brother said he had been violated too, I think as a child and as an adult. So usually, or most of the time when people are violated like that, they go on to violate people. So he might have turned that on his brothers, or at least Marceau, it seems like, because like I said, Marceau seems so uncomfortable around him. It's like kind of sad. But if you know that brother, it's a reason why he don't fuck with that brother. But you knew what was going on, just like with Slaw. Why you have a tape or seen a tape of her and a train being ran on her? Why did you see that tape? These are somebody mamas and daughters and shit like that too. So it seems like the running thing is that what y'all do is run around showing y'all bitches and shit to every motherfucking body. And it don't seem like y'all wives are off limits. They might have did that shit as some type of initiation. So none of them would tell. And Martel, dumbass, tried to do the shit and, was going to try to do the revenge P, which was outside of what the guys probably had agreed upon. They probably like, okay, y'all, everybody got to show their wives so we can make sure that everybody keep this shit amongst the group. Because they are very much so a bunch of fucking creeps, including Chris, in my opinion. Because looking at the reunion from last night, when they were in the room getting dressed, and Chris, Miss Nell asked Chris, the makeup artist was putting the makeup around her chest and boobies and stuff. And she asked Chris that her boobs, did they look nice? Was they, looking pretty? And the way that he was looking, that up close little pic, that video, I'm less attracted to Chris now. He looked creepy as fuck. It wasn't that music they was playing, because they played some old Bone Chicken Wow Wow music, and it just didn't do it for me. He looked it creepy to me in a way that I didn't see him as a creep like that before. But when they showed him like that last night, I was like, oh, all of these motherfuckers is something with them. It is something with them. I can't. But I don't like people getting kudos for doing shit that they supposed to do, or for doing shit years after, doing the right thing years after they were supposed to had done it. Like, it's not that you don't know right from motherfucking wrong. And Tisha and Marceau, particularly, they knew right from motherfucking wrong. And they chose to do whatever with Martel because of why? Why? Even Tisha mama was going in on Melody about being a hoe. They never ostracized Martel for being a hoe. They never ridiculed him for being a hoe. Even though his hoe is out in the open and have a fucking baby. They never called him a hoe until he started calling Tisha a hoe. Anytime Martel blew some shit out about Tisha, that's the only time Wanda and they despicable ass crew would call him a hoe. Or say something about him being a hoe. Why? Why, Tisha, why you didn't let off on him being a hoe? Like, you're the biggest hoe in damn Huntsville. And you gonna let the biggest hoe in Huntsville call you a hoe? Or slut shame you? They don't get a pass. I don't give a fuck. Whatever they're doing now, in my opinion, is to save their motherfucking ass. It's only to save their ass. Okay? Because it's not because they just want to do the right thing. It's not that, because they've had plenty of opportunities to do the right thing. And they didn't do it. None of the times. Y'all not notice that field day, that shit came after Martel's conviction. They thought they were in the fucking clear. Because when Martel got arrested for the shit, it was free Martel. Pray for the cast of Love and Marriage Huntsville. It wasn't, I don't got no respect for him. He damn right he got locked up. Damn right. It wasn't that. It was only that after he got convicted. And they thought they had a clean slate. That's it. Now, it's some stuff coming down the pipeline. And when Martel set his ass on that stage and said that shit wasn't wrong because he sent the picture of them to Melody, like, motherfucker, you didn't send the picture to her like, damn, baby, I miss these times. Remember when you used to? It wasn't no nothing like that. No back down memory lane type of shit. It was associated with a fucking threat, you idiot. And Carlos is too close to this damn cast. Because even on your Messy Mondays, when you talked about it, it was no words harshly spoken about how this shit is so fucking wrong and this and that. And when you did try to do a little accountability for the shit, the next damn week, you was back on the same bullshit. Trying to take up for him. You and Dr. Heavenly. Y'all spent that 1 week and y'all was saying, you know, that wasn't right or whatever the case, you know. You weren't really even saying it wasn't right. You was letting Dr. Heavenly talk. You ain't really hold his feet to the fire like you did in that at the reunion. Because at the reunion, you was very passionate about that shit being wrong. But you knew this shit was wrong. You knew what the fuck it was because Martel was saying this shit on camera after he got fucking arrested. And he asked y'all in the fucking production team that y'all want to see the fucking shit. Why was that not? Why did nobody even bust up in that bitch like, motherfucker, no, we don't want to see that shit. The fuck you doing? He has himself on camera in his confessional asking the fucking production team, do they want to see it? Let me pull up that text message that they had on the screen at the reunion.
Sit up here and allow a narrative to be pushed that this
stop coming for me before I come for you.
So the message says, leave me the fuck alone. Stop speaking on me or anything about me. You're bullying me. You say one more thing about me at all, and I'm going to treat you like you treat me. Now, mind you, this was when they were going through, I think they're back and forth on social media. This was after he went on live with that MAGA hat on and talked about him hitting Tank 25 times in the head, exposing what was in the 56-day order when he couldn't see his 4 beautiful children per court order, not Melody. So he went online trying to bash her, saying she was a bad mom, saying that she had all these millions of babysitters and all this shit. And when Mel responded to it, then it's a fucking problem. As it is with everybody on this motherfucking cast. They can do and say whatever the fuck they want about her, but she bet not respond or she's going to get shit like this. Okay? So what he says is, you're bullying me. When he was in that live, he was saying, stop bullying me, Mel. Leave me alone. Leave me alone. Just stop it. And I said to myself, Tay, this motherfucker is setting the stage to do something to her. This is why every time this motherfucker call her and somebody say something about him to Melody or something like that, he was just calling me last week. She's not bragging about the shit. We can all see that he still want to get her back. it's not a flex. She's not saying it as a flex. She was saying it for her own fucking safety. Because if she didn't say anything, when he come out and say shit like this, we'll think that she's bullying him for real, because we heard her say, we ain't heard nothing about him trying to get back with her or nothing. No. So Melanie has to be bullying him, because she ain't been saying he been saying nothing out the way to her or nothing like that. None of this has been going on, you know? So she have to keep that vocal and let everybody know he's still calling me back to back to back to back. He's still emailing me back to back to back to back. He's still calling me, talking to me about shit that's not about the kids. He's still trying to get me back. He's still saying he want me. He's still like, this is what she needed to do. Because of shit like this in this text message. Do y'all see this? Hey, Paulette and Brownie, welcome. This is what you need to do in cases like this. So if something happens to you, they know exactly where to start at. Because if she would have kept mute about it, he telling people he don't want her and he ain't doing nothing and all that type of shit. But the whole time he's still trying to get her back. But don't nobody know that. As far as we know, he had left her alone. You know, and unless she say bust his ass out. And you see how mad he get when she busts him out, because he don't want people to know that he's still trying to get her back, but talking all this bullshit about her in fucking public. So if he's talking this bullshit about her in public, like she doing this and she doing that, but yet she ain't saying shit about him just trying to get her back. Now she looks like she is the motherfucker one that's bullying him when she come out and say something. Yes, did them document that shit. Oh yes, y'all. I forgot too. To bring up in the beginning of that, yeah, y'all. Brownie, what you doing up this damn late on your birthday? Don't you think you grown? Don't think you grown. Do not think you grown, y'all. Give Brownie some birthday love. Happy birthday to Brownie. Her Cash App is going across the screen as well, okay? If you want to give her a little birthday cashola, okay? She was live earlier. You can go to that live if you want to leave a super chat or super thanks on her live from earlier for her birthday, okay? Brownie, how old are you today? 87? 86? You what? 87, 86-ish today, Brownie? I'm just asking. I'm just asking, Brownie. Hey, Discerner, how you doing? How you been? Tell her, happy birthday. Let me get back into this fool. So yes, so it was important for her to be vocal about those things. And again, people like will say like she don't have to say that. She like, yes, she do. Simply guess how many seconds you about to get in timeout. Uppity, is it a 99 seconds to put twin in timeout? Are you? Oh no. I hope she gets better discerning. We're going to be praying for Mama Discerning, okay? Whatever, Simply. You are so messy. See there? Not 87 and a half. I didn't say nothing about people being 87 or 86. I just asked which one you were. So don't come in my chat with no mess. Period. Yeah, y'all also get Miss Discerner some prayers for Mama Discerner. Yep, that's right. Mama Discerner needs some prayers, baby. Okay. Not Aquarius. Jay, what up, though, child? We just getting started. But yeah. So yes, this is what you have to do. And that's why he gets upset, because he don't want people to know that, because of whatever the fuck his ass got brewing. Yes. And then you trying to placate in front of all these people like she this and she that, but the whole time you trying to get her back. Yeah. So I knew he was up to something when he did this, because he was standing in that live and I was scared for a second, because I'm like, he's planning something. He says, Mr. He didn't do anything wrong. I will go all the way in. It might ruin me, but you and your fans are already trying. Motherfucker, your damn bitch that you got that baby by is the one that ruined your ass, helped ruin your ass, okay? Your damn mammy ruined your ass, okay? All these flying monkeys that's around you has ruined you. This is why this dumb motherfucker is sitting up on this stage as if he hasn't done anything wrong. Because the same motherfuckers that's up on this stage, that's all of a sudden now done had this fucking epiphany and talking shit to him and holding him to the fire, holding his feet to the fire, holding him accountable, making him admit his wrongdoings and all that shit. These are the same motherfuckers that was riding with him, involved in this shit, complicit in this shit, co-conspirators in this shit with him. All of them. But that's why he's confused. He's legitimately confused, because in my opinion, this motherfucker is legitimately mentally ill. Like, motherfucker, you know it's documented that you fucking pled guilty. Just because you were appealing it don't mean that you was not pled guilty. You took a plea deal. And when you take a plea deal, you plead guilty and you tell what the fuck you did. You can't take a plea deal unless you are guilty and admit what you did. That's what it is. I think it's one thing that they can do, that you can do, where you plead guilty and take the plea deal, but you don't have to admit the guilt. Like, you don't have to admit the thing. It's I forgot what it's called, but it wasn't in this case. It wasn't what he had going on. I cannot. Now, please don't call my bluff, because at this point, I'm tired of you. And at every motherfucking point before this motherfucker, she was tired of you. The fuck? You ain't that damn tired of her. You won't leave her the fuck alone. Crazy ass. Okay? This is him. Marceau and Tisha. Let me go to the part where they're talking about it. I'm gonna have to put an overlay on it, because I really appreciate how these motherfuckers just have amnesia now. It's been him all the time. Okay, thank you, Brownie. Brownie, I didn't know you had your law degree. Were you down there? Are you the one running that goddamn Maurice off? Huh? And also, while Discerning is in the chat, and while she's taking care of her mom, her mother-in-law, let me put this out here. Discerning has a book that she wrote. Discerning, can you put the name of your book and the link to your book in the chat? Because I think we need to get into it. It's some deep shit, okay? And I think this might be something that we can get into in Patreon. Okay. Discerning, if you don't mind, put your link to your book in the chat. Because it's a good read, and we need to. This is some stuff with this Nazaria Harris case as well. We can get into some of this stuff in Patreon. Okay. So yeah, if y'all don't mind, check that book out. Okay. Let me get back to this fool. Let me get an overlay on this. 1 second.
Don't twist it. I'm not rooting for them
to make it.
No, so and I'm not rooting for me on the stage right now.
It was you.
Let me put the overlay on. Brownie, not you with the medical degree of it all, child. Y'all, Brownie is very smart, okay? Master of all trades, okay? Let me put a band. Let me put a overlay up here. Okay, let's see here.
Information had them coming for us. It was always you.
Between hating and rooting. Like there's apparently a middle.
Of course.
Yeah,
I'm not their cheerleader.
Okay, so you're not rooting for them to make it.
No, so and I'm not rooting for them not to make it.
Why would anybody on this stage not root for one another?
Because of the things that we've gone through and the certain things that he said and done and the fakeness, the phony.
Kimmy, let's talk about.
What he's doing to this point.
I know, but Martel.
I don't want to hear none of that.
Martel, look at me. What you did was bad.
I'm sorry.
I'm sorry, y'all. Wait a minute.
Between hating and rooting, a middle.
I'm sorry, I hit the wrong button and fast forwarded. But Kimmy, I know you didn't have the fucking nerve to say out of your pelican ass fucking mouth about nobody on the stage rooting for the other one. When none of y'all up on the stage root for the motherfucker that need the most rooting, because they the only ones up here doing the most shit.
Of course.
Yeah,
I'm not their cheerleader.
Okay, so you're not rooting for them to make it.
No, so and I'm not rooting for them not to make it.
Why would anybody on this stage not root for one another?
Because of the things that we've gone through and the certain things that he said and done and the fakeness, the phoniness, and all that kind of. No, I'm not rooting for that.
It's so funny, Carlos. I feel like Martel has a mirror up in front of him right now and saying everything that he actually done to us.
Tisha, also, the mirror is in front of your motherfucking ass. The mirror, the same mirror that's in front of Martel is in front of you and your fucking husband and all y'all other damn low-down ass motherfuckers on that stage. Do y'all not understand that y'all doing the same thing Martel do? Is fucking act like shit ain't what it fuck it is? Y'all do the same line and shit that he do. He just can't believe y'all not riding with him. When y'all been riding with him and helping him with this bullshit. He's genuinely shocked.
From the very beginning, from season 1, sending stuff to bloggers, trying to damage our reputation.
Why are you saying it about me?
Trying to damage
Why are you
us.
saying it about me on the stage right now?
If it was him, why the fuck you always been saying it was Melody and making up with him every fucking chance y'all got? Y'all never held him accountable for that shit. It was always y'all blaming Melody, but always giving him a pass and a break. Why? When you knew all the time from the beginning who it was. Thank you, Discerner, for the super chat. It's called Secrets Within by Shalon Williams. Thank you, Tay, for thinking of me. No problem at all. Shoot, you get the money for your book, baby, okay? Because it's a good read. It is a good read, y'all. It's deep, deep, deep. Okay? It is deep. So be prepared. Trigger warning. It is deep. And I'm very, very proud of Discerning for even revealing the stuff that she did in this book. So it takes a lot of courage, and she's very courageous for sharing this stuff in this book. You guys have to read it. I'm not going to tell you what it's about, but you have to read it, okay? You have to. Let me get her the money song.
Check. All I really want to see is money. I don't really need a D, I need the money. All a bad bitch need is the.
Okay? Thank you, Discerning. Let me get back to this clip.
It was you. Feeding them information, had them coming for us. It was always you.
And Tisha, what about the bloggers that you had coming for people? You and your old stinking ass husband. What about the bloggers that y'all had coming for people as well? So don't sit up here and act like it's just this motherfucker right here.
So you scared of Melody? Melody's right there. You scared of her.
I'm not
you gotta be scared of her because you know who it was. Y'all know who it was.
Yeah, I do know you.
Coming up next on the Love and Marriage Huntsville reunion.
He took a video of his wife and then he tried to get other people to send it out there and fake like she was giving it to somebody else.
Stop speaking on don't know.
Melody, was Martel found guilty?
He pled guilty.
Not that.
Girls, information, having them coming for us because you was feeding them information. Feeding them information, had them coming for us. It was always.
Thank you, Reese's Pieces. Did you win anything yesterday at the thing? Y'all, I'm tired of the TikTok lives where I don't win any damn thing, okay? I'm hurt. Genuinely hurt. I'm hurt, okay? Y'all put in the chat how much Mel got y'all for yesterday. Because, you know, y'all, we was waiting on that them new scents. And if I'm not mistaken, did Denim tell me it was 3 new scents? Y'all, Denim can't be trusted, okay? She be half sleeping and getting the stuff, the information. And when she wake up, she only remember bits and pieces of it, okay? So I'm going to let her slide because I thought it was going to be 3, but it was 2. The chocolate, what was it called? Lover's chocolate or something, and rose cream. All I know is I ordered them both, okay, and the oil, and I'm so glad they came with that butter, okay. I wouldn't mind the scrub, but I got a lot of scrubs, but I wouldn't mind the scrubs, but I want the butters, them butters to mix with that oil, baby, okay. Thank you, Reese's Pieces. Get them, Tay. I can't stand these mofos. Me either. Okay? Because they're coming out here, playing in our face, playing on our damn sympathies. I don't like it. Yeah, I think I was in the 300s, but I told y'all I have been saving up. Okay, y'all been super chatting the what you call the cash shopping. So I was able to get me about 300, maybe almost 4. Okay, and I had ordered this little luggage case too earlier in the week, last week. It wasn't earlier in the week, but it was like Thursday or something like that. I just went on TikTok to register and stuff, and they was live. It was like a 4-piece set. And it had all these compartments and everything in there. It was only $98. $98. Yes, it's on the way, y'all. It is so cute. Let me see if I can pull it up. What are they asking me to sign in? I ain't got time for it. I'll show y'all later. Wait a minute, I can pull it up on my phone. And Mel broke some records yesterday on TikTok too. So y'all send my sister congratulations on her TikTok. Can y'all see this? Let me go here. Can y'all see this? Ain't that cute? Is that the one I ordered? This the one I ordered. 4 pieces. It's a 109 now, but it has this lock thing on there where you can put a code in to lock them. Four wheels. And a wet dry proof bag already in all of them except the little travel one. Only one that don't have that one in there is this one. It got the part for the shoes, the clothes, and then it has a compartment for you to put wet stuff in, and that stuff for you to put dry stuff in to zip it up. So if the powders or something like that come out, it won't go all around in your stuff. And the wet one too, where if you put the wet stuff in there, if it cap come off of it, the wetness, the liquid will stay inside the little compartment. And it won't spill out onto your clothes and stuff like that. The only one that don't have that is this little one. Is that little one right there. And that little one like hooks onto the top of these. I gotta stay off of TikTok, okay? It's worse than damn Amazon and going on Instagram and Facebook and the hair and shit, okay? I'm sorry. Sorry, I got a little distracted, y'all. But y'all know how I get, okay? So let me get back into these foods. Oops. Almost forgot my overlay. Shit.
You.
Who? So you scared of Melody?
I'm
Melody's
not
right there.
afraid
You
of
scared of her.
anybody. I'm not
You
afraid
gotta
of
be scared of her because you
anybody.
know who it
I'm
was.
speaking facts.
Y'all know who it was.
Yeah, I do know my
That's why I don't like
feeding
talking to
girls
fake
information,
people.
having them coming from
Girls,
us because you was
who?
feeding them information.
Who?
Who was he feeding
Who?
information?
Why Marceau not saying nothing? Why is Tisha always running her motherfucking mouth? So Martel can go in on her ass and spare his ass.
To
Mel,
allegedly.
his other baby mother, he's feeding every he talks
Me giving stuff to
They're not bloggers. Mel and his other baby mama ain't bloggers. And let's say he was telling them the shit. Alonda said, Mel said Alonda told her out of her own fucking mouth that she was fucking with Marceau, and she didn't know that he was married.
Information and having them to try to comfort us. He's feeding bloggers information.
Me?
Now you guys was partnering
Tisha,
together in a lot of it, but I
about her.
believe everything came from you.
I didn't know about. To this day, I don't even do that. This day.
Do you think Martel is jealous of you?
Originally, I would not think that. But he said in different interviews that, hey, the Scots wanted to be like us. The Scots wanted to be like us.
I was building houses.
He wasn't lying. He wasn't lying. And I don't remember an interview that he said that in. Marceau, that's in your own damn head. I don't remember Martel ever saying that in no interviews. Do y'all?
Houses before you, Marceau. Remember? You didn't build anything until the hotel that was on failure. You ain't quartered about that now. You didn't even finish that job. I finished everything that I started. I finished it, okay?
So the hotel that you actually hired him for?
Yeah.
No, Mom, don't try to blame. I ain't see Martel's name on that Zen Garden lawsuit. I ain't see his name in the deposition that you gave him no motherfucking work and he didn't complete it. And why would you give him work for a damn hotel when he did residential? His specialty was in residential. So why would you give him a job in a damn commercial? Look at them with they lying motherfucking asses. Let me take this overlay, y'all, so y'all can see these lying motherfuckers. Talking about some, the job, didn't you give him a job? No, motherfucker, the one that they sued y'all asses for. Remember that one?
I hired him for it.
Oh,
And he
okay.
didn't do the work, and I paid him
Oh,
for it
okay.
anyway.
Yeah.
And he still owed me $3,700 for it.
You're such a liar.
I got the certificate of occupancy back in 2021. So he's saying I didn't finish it.
Okay.
See, these are things I have receipts on.
There is something.
The court receipts. Can we get the court transcripts, Marceau? Because whatever you hired him for that was for $3,700, I know good and damn well that didn't account for the damage that you did to that motherfucking apartment complex.
Deep that's going on between you, Martel, and you, Marceau. Are you still harboring feelings of Marceau making jokes about your infidelity?
Of course, because over the years, I've always told him to stop talking about certain things that I've done. And then come up to the podcast.
You know
thing.
what's crazy about it? What's
So
crazy
when it come
about
up to the podcast,
when we went to the cabin,
and
he told me that it hurt him.
That really
I shook his hand. I said, I apologize because I was making jokes of something that I thought there was light. I never.
Now, how the fuck would his infidelities be something light? Especially when it was just happening. And Mel had just found out. Why the fuck would that be something that you joke about that's light? Why would you be joking about it at all? Because it wasn't funny when he said y'all had them 20 bitches. So why would him fucking with a girlfriend or have a girlfriend, why would that be something light? Why would that be something to joke about?
Spoken on it again. I changed my behavior. When I said I lost respect for Martel, it was simply because he.
This is a script of Marceau's, and y'all listen up to this because I'm gonna read some messages from Facebook, and I want y'all to listen to these. Listen to him. This is a script for him. He said this so much that he believes it.
Took a video of his wife in an intimate moment, and then threatened to use this video.
What video, bro? Hold on, why are you saying that? What video?
Why you didn't lose respect for him when he was cheating on his motherfucking wife and had a whole motherfucking side bitch and a child? Why didn't you lose respect for him then? Why didn't you lose respect for him when he started fucking with a bitch that you said you seen a video of some guys running a train on her motherfucking ass? Why didn't you lose respect for him then when he chose to stay with this girl and have a baby with her? Why was that not a loss of respect then? Why wasn't it a loss of respect for him or even how he let the side hoe, handle his wife? Why was no respect lost then? Why you didn't lose respect for him when you claimed that he lied on you and said y'all had 20 women? Why didn't you lose any respect for nobody when you said that it was an ex tape out with somebody's mama that you had seen? Where was the loss of respect at then? Why didn't you lose respect when you seen him call his wife a hoe on TV after he had been hoeing? And you knew every damn hoe that he been fucking with. And you knew you never had seen his wife be a hoe. Thank you, Salt, for the $5 super chat. Okay, Poetic Justice with your bamboo earrings at least 2 pair, period. Y'all, I never could get a second hole in my ear, so only have one hole. Sorry, guys. Period. Okay, let me give you the money song, okay, because I like that. Okay.
Check money. All I really wanna see is the money. I don't really need a D, I need the money. All a bad bitch need is the.
Okay. So and why did he even bring this up at that time? Because Martel has done a lot of disrespectful shit. You didn't lose respect for him when he was rubbing Melody face like he was about to whoop her ass in Vegas when they called you to come and get him back. You ain't have no respect for him. You ain't lose respect when y'all was in Houston, when he was all up in Miss Nail face like he was about to whoop her ass. No respect lost.
This is why I got it.
Marceau, what video are you speaking about? Because I haven't seen a video. Have you? What video are you talking about?
I haven't seen it.
Well, stop speaking on you don't know.
What kind of man would I be that with my daughters and with my wife to say, yeah, I have a friend who made a video with his wife and then he threatened to put it out there and try to, because I know because it came to us before and I didn't know it was true then.
The video came to you before? Or
what do you mean you how did you get the facts that it was true then? Because it had came to you before. And since it seems like all y'all motherfuckers go around sharing videos of y'all bitches, why you ain't believe it? Why you ain't believe it when the person told you? And if you didn't believe it, why the fuck did y'all tell her to stay out of it? Stay out of what? Something unbelievable? I'm going to read some messages that's going to go against this too.
No.
Where's video?
The information came to us to try to do it. Then Mel and I talked about it and she confirmed it. At that point right there.
When did you and Mel talk about it? When did you and Mel talk about it? When he got fucking convicted? When did you and Mel talk about that shit, Marceau? When he got convicted or in the scene that you talking about on the motherfucking show? Look how stupid he fucking looking. Let me take this thing off. Look how stupid he looking. Because he's lying. They knew before Carson, DD. They knew before Carson. That's why they said stay out of it. If somebody come and tell you some shit like that, if somebody come and tell me some shit like that about my worst enemy, I'm going to find a way to pull a coattail to it. I don't fuck with the bitch, but I know such and such fuck with her. Hey, tell such and such that her ex-husband is shopping around a video of them and trying to put it off like it's somebody else. And it's they in the intimate moment. Do what it as you may, but this is what I heard. Because the most ridiculous part of this is that this shit was years ago. Martel just got convicted last year. Y'all knew that he was escalating. Y'all knew that he was becoming more unraveled in front of y'all fucking eyes. So y'all knew. And at any moment that Martel was capable of dropping that shit. He said in that text message, even if it ruined him, he would do it. That means he didn't give not one fuck. Not one fuck. That's why I stand firm that Martel did not come up with this shit by himself. One of these two motherfuckers, CK or Marceau, helped him with this plan, came up with this plan. Because Martel would have done that shit. In my opinion, he would have just done that shit and not gave a fuck no more. These motherfuckers have been upholding him in this shit for so long. He don't think shit he do wrong. So he would have did it. If these motherfuckers, in my opinion, hadn't told him, no, dog, no. We got to do it like this. We got to get somebody to post that shit and act like it's another dude. Because from his message, he sent the shit to Melody. I'm about to put this out. If you say one more motherfucking thing, you or your motherfucking fans, I'm sending the shit out. I don't give a fuck. He didn't give a fuck. He did not give a fuck. So that way, by him putting that message out, what he was telling Melody is that she knew it was him and her. So he was willing to put this shit out, knowing it's him and her. For everybody to know it's him and her. So, but that plan, the plan about putting it out and acting like it's somebody else and putting it from another account, I don't think that came from him. Because he was just willing to release that shit with it being known that it's him and Mel. But somebody a little calculated, that got a little bit more patience, that's a more motherfucking evil than him, had to come up with this shit like, no, we making it look like she a hoe. Because they all was making it look like she was a hoe. Remember, Carlos said another man. Remember? Carlos said another man's, you are sucking. They knew it was Martel. So why would he be questioning her about another man? Again, because I don't think that it was motherfucking Martel's idea to do that plan. They came up with that. He had to find a way to execute it. Because they were going with the narrative that Mel was a hoe. All of them. All of them. He told Melody he was going to drop the shit of him and her. He ain't got to have no elaborate scheme and scam. He just wanted to drop the shit. But somebody told him, no. Wait. We got to be more calculated about this. Because they're not going to give a fuck about her sucking her man off, her husband. And dog, not all like that, but that was your main complaint, that you were saying that she didn't give you the head of it all. So we can't do that. We got to make it look like this. She's a slut bucket. She's with this guy sucking him off. Some unknown person. Because she's a hoe. And every last one of them, Tisha, Marceau, Carlos, Wanda, all of them motherfuckers fed into that narrative. All of them fed into that narrative. All of them. Did anybody ask Mel if she cheated? Anybody ask Mel? you when he said Mel was cheating on him too? She just said this, what, last season? Before the girls' trip? When they was asking, I think it was something about Shaboing Boing and Ken or something. It was some little situation with them. And Mel was like, oh man, that ain't nothing. And Tisha. Nope, it wasn't. It was about Sonny. Wasn't it when they was talking to Mel about the Martel stuff that she was transparent about, and they was asking her about the stuff with Sonny and breaking girl code, and Mel like, girl code, Sonny, Destiny, those things don't even match. Destiny's a hoe. The fuck? She don't know nothing about no girl code. And they was saying something about Sonny messing with him, and he used to be with Destiny man or something like that. And Mel didn't agree with her or something. And that's when Tisha said, like, maybe Martel was in line when he said that Mel was cheating or something like that. Was that it? Let me see what y'all said in the chat. Was that it? Yes, Adele, even Wanda and Marcella. They recorded them. All of them was saying how much Mel was a fucking hoe until Martel flipped on them, and now all of a sudden he everything. I'm trying to. It's simply in the chat. Wait a minute. Let me get this super chat. Thank you, Christine, for the super chat. Any update about the lawsuits against Marceau taking money? Are you talking about Zen Garden, Christine? They mediated and settled like out of court. But the figures that I heard that they was trying to settle with Zen Garden on was 2.3 million. Yes, Yazzie. They lack empathy and all. Simply, did you hear the question? When did Tisha say that? What was this instance when Tisha said in the confessional, maybe Martel wasn't lying about Melody cheating or something like that? Mel was saying something didn't matter or something like that. And Tisha said maybe Martel wasn't lying or something like that. Yeah, they all fucking shiesty. Just, ooh. I cannot. Let me give you the money song before I continue.
Check money. All I really want to see is the money. I don't really need a D, I need the money. All a bad bitch need is the money.
Yeah, it was something. But Marceau is clearly sitting here fucking lying. Like, he doesn't make any sense. And they know that since Martel has that fucking court case coming up, they know that Martel can't say what the fuck was really going on now, because he's saying he's not innocent now, not guilty. Okay? So they not out the woods yet, but they know he can't say what the fuck the shit really was, because he's in court now trying to prove his innocence now. Okay? Thank you again, Christine, for the super chat. Can Mel sue all and Slaw about video and sharing? That I don't think so, because they're going to have to prove. But what they're doing now with that DA, they may have the forensics into the data of their phones now. I don't know. That could be, again, explain the respect thing now, that all of a sudden that this motherfucker don't have respect for Martel now. because Mel was subpoenaed in the case. So I don't know if anybody else got subpoenaed or what else or whatever, but it was something to where she couldn't have got coleslaw because she was on them damn recordings. She was on those recordings telling, and that's when Mel filed them fucking charges on his ass. But now that he's appealing that shit, yeah, he like okay, let's say if you are found if you take a guilty plea. So you can take a guilty plea. They can give you like, okay, we'll set the plea up for you to get a year probation, a year in jail, suspended time, and then a year probation. And you accept that. They enter the plea into the court. You tell what you did, whatever. The judge at that time could accept your guilty plea and the deal that you guys made and put that on a record, and everything is everything. Or the judge could implement something else and say, no, it's going to be only 9 months of the year sentence. So he got to serve 3 months or something like that, and then get out and do a year of probation or whatever. So maybe in the plea deal, they was just going to do the year suspended sentence in jail and not the probation, but the judge implemented the probation. And that's where he had a problem with it. So now he's appealing it. So when you appeal it, now that they can't use your guilty, what you said that you were guilty about, they can't use that now. It's just got to go like as if they never heard any of that. And now it's going to go to a jury because he didn't have a jury trial before. Now he wants it to go to a jury so they can do the case. But whatever the case it is, it's seeming like that this motherfucker is very, the DA is confident that they're going to get a damn prosecution out of this and a guilty verdict, and they are laying that shit to Martel. That's why I believe Mel keep prolonging the custody case until after the criminal case is resolved, and they're letting her do it. They're not denying it no times. They're letting her do it, which leads me to believe that DA and all them is in contact with that damn Lord, the judge from the family court judge, and letting her know we're going to lock this motherfucker up. Okay. So, and then the judge, discerning, I believe he's going to lose it as well. And they have to prove Coleslaw actually sent the video. So that, with that being said, if they get the forensic data in there, the data forensic people in there to pull the stuff from those files, because I told y'all about, I played that video for y'all for, the Nazaria Harris case here in Detroit, where that bum ass motherfucker tried to be a smart ass with the fucking police and stuff, detectives, and like y'all can have my phone here. Here's my phone here. Y'all could, it's nothing in here about my phone with me and her. Here you go. And he was right. It was nothing in his phone. He had deleted everything, but they had the forensic data team pull all the records from the phone and found thousands. Okay? Thousands of messages from that damn pedo to that little girl. Disgusting shit. As if she was a grown-ass fucking woman. Let me get off of that. Okay. So they can pull that up. I don't know if they're gonna do it now, if they doing it now, because they're pissed at Martel, in my opinion. Because you know the judge had to also go back and readjust the order because his ass was still contacting her without, and it was not about the kids. She even said it on the show. And then when she was having a meeting with the prosecutor, he called her after that and asking her why was she there. So I'm wondering now if they're going to add on charges. Discerning, can they add on charges when they finally get to the appeal? Can they add those charges like intimidating a witness and stuff like that? Because Mel is officially a witness as of, I think it was August 8th, 14th or something like that, 2024, when she was subpoenaed. So I don't know what I don't know if they're going that far with it now, but they should. I hope they do. And pull all that and trace everywhere where that video was sent. And I actually hope they can actually ping the phones. Like every time they show that he was playing that video, if they can ping who, like with the crew that he got, Marceau and them, if they can ping their phones to see if they was in the same vicinity at the same time. So that would probably more than likely mean that he was showing them that fucking shit. Martel's attorney will argue 4 points in his appeal. Basically, what we heard Martel say is what his lawyer will say. Oh, okay, that it wasn't a video, that it was just a picture. Okay, only in certain circumstances. Okay. Please like the video. Yeah, please like the video, y'all. Please like the video. 1,100 in the chat. Please like the video for me. Please. Okay. Let me get back to this. Oh, let me put my overlay back on. Sorry.
I knew it was true.
Where's the video? Where's it at?
I'm not going to sit up here and allow a narrative to be pushed that this incident and all of this did not happen, because it did.
Hold on.
And
So where's the video?
you
don't have the video?
So I have the screenshot from the video. I remember the video. I remember where we were. We were in New York. Actually, it was around the time of Destiny and LeBaird's wedding. That's why we were there.
Okay, so where's the video then?
Was it out of order? Yes, it was. Is it okay to be threatening intimate moments with your spouse? Yes, it is out of order. And this is not the first time that he has done that. So this time I just took action.
I'm sorry. Let's see.
Damn.
Where's the video? You said me putting the video out.
Well, there was a warrant out for your arrest. You did get arrested.
For
harassing communication.
harassing communication. Nothing.
And Martel, why the fuck do you keep on talking about where's the video? Motherfucker, you got the video. Why didn't nobody say, yo, bitch said she shared the video. She'd seen the video. She shared the video to her fucking sister. And even in Tasha K thing, you said you sent her a screenshot. You don't send a screenshot of a fucking picture. You just send the picture. You send a screenshot of a fucking video. You don't send screenshots of fucking pictures.
About sexual, anything like that.
Okay.
And the reason Melody, I'm so sorry. Hold on.
She doesn't
Melody,
talk to you.
In the
Carlos is
if anything, y'all should be asking her questions. Like,
Martel, this isn't a family court of law. This is the King's Court. Did you ever capture a screenshot of you and Melody in an intimate setting and text it to her?
I did.
Okay. What did you say when you sent it?
Ask her. Ask to see the text message, because I want facts. I don't no longer want.
I'm talking to you to get the fact. Give me the clip notes.
Melody, leave me the alone.
Okay.
Tell your friends to stop coming for me before I come for you. I said before I start treating you how you treat me. That's what's highlighted in court.
Okay.
That's it.
Do you understand this?
Hold on. Ask her. Is that true? Ask her.
Is that true, Melody?
Martel's message said something of those sorts, and he said, or I'm going to treat you how you treat me, something like that.
It ain't
And
no
he
something
attached.
Let her finish without interruption, please.
So, yes, he sent that message with a screenshot from the video, which is exactly what was taken and shown and proven, which is why he ended up getting arrested.
It didn't have nothing to do with that picture.
And
Didn't have nothing to do with the
Hold on,
picture.
Martel.
That's the only reason that it has something that you got arrested was because of the fucking picture attached.
Okay, I'm sorry.
But he's already admitted this online in an interview
Black
that
women
he
are in
sent
the
it. So I'm
building.
not even really sure why we're having this conversation as if it didn't happen, because it did, and he's already said it, that he did.
Because we don't want to make it seem like it's something that it wasn't
Okay,
either.
but you do realize what you did was bad.
I'm sorry, that's not bad. That's not bad. So what did I do?
I hope the fucking judge see this shit too. To see how this motherfucker don't think shit was wrong what the fuck he did.
You sent a screenshot of an intimate moment.
See how Marceau is sitting there is continuously trying to antagonize a motherfucker. Marceau, shut the fuck up. Because I don't know what high horse you think you sitting on now, but you want to get your karma for the shit too. Because this is the same stupid ass shit he been telling y'all for all these motherfucking years. So you knew all this time that he was fucking lying about the shit. You knew all this fucking time. Now all of a sudden, he's so fucking stupid and corny. He's ridiculous. He been ridiculous. And y'all been sitting there acting like y'all believe in this bullshit all this damn time.
Between you and your wife at the time.
To her.
You mean to tell me you could look me in my eye and tell me that's not a bad thing to do?
All the stuff that Melody and I were going through, everything that she was doing, God damn it, all the stuff she's doing to this point.
I know, but Martel,
I don't want to hear none of that.
Martel, look at me. At the end of the day, it doesn't excuse the fact that an intimate moment that took place between the two of you.
I sent her a picture of us. I sent her a picture of us. Yes.
Yes.
What's wrong with that? It's her.
With a fucking damn threat to release it to other people.
The guy took a video of his wife and he sent it out there, and then he tried to get other people to send it out there and fake like she was giving it to somebody else.
Y'all heard him say he sent it out there? And then he tried to say, well, he sent it, he tried to get it out to other people to shut the fuck up, Marceau.
Up next on the Love and Marriage.
And that look he got on his face. Let me go back a little bit because I want y'all to see Marceau's look on his face, because this is the same look that he had on his face when he was lying on Kiki on the stage.
Yes.
What's
wrong with that? It's her.
The guy took a video of his wife and he sent it out there, and then he tried to get other people to send it out there and fake like she was giving it to somebody else.
Look at his face.
Up next on the Love and Marriage Huntsville reunion.
That's the same fucking look he had on his face when at that reunion when they was with Kiki. And he said, Tisha said that Kiki wouldn't let her daughter come around them, or wouldn't let their daughter come over or something like that. And their daughters were real tight. And Kiki was like, you a fucking lie. Like, you lying. Like, why are you lying? Like, you is a liar. And Marceau was, they was talking, they lying and shit. She wouldn't even let the kid come over and all. And the kids are real close. She said, Kiki said something like, you ain't messing with them. Some shit they lied on. They was lying. And when they went to a commercial break, and they took a break, they showed them. And Kiki was looking at them and she was like, you a lying bitch. And Marceau had that exact same look on his face. Because he knew that he was up there fucking lying and gaslighting. I just want to put that out there. So y'all see how they trying to Go in. Now, all of a sudden, Martel is the evil one. And it was all him, all from the beginning. But let me share these screenshots from December. Okay. After Tisha, wait, let me share this. Let's hear this one more time.
At the reunion season 2, when I was like, okay, Martel, what's your proof? He's like, you know, I'm just playing. I ain't got no proof. So at this time.
But at season 1, he fucking, you asked him, was he there? And he told you, yeah. And you didn't say shit else.
It's like, what, 6 years in? I'm like, I'm tired of it. Show what you got in your phone. You're always running out to get something, and when you come back, you don't show nothing. So I wanted him to show what he had in his phone, which, again, he didn't show anything because he does not have anything. And I've told people this over and over again. Martel is the type of person, if he had anything, he would have been released it a long time ago. He's been showing people stuff on his phone forever. Like the whole revenge porn thing, that did happen. That is a true thing that really happened. And not only have he shown people stuff in his phone of his ex-wife, he's also showed people stuff in his phone with his baby mother. Like, she needs to check on that too. He's shown the boys pictures of her dancing in the closet, shaking after he paid for some type of procedure she had. He's known for that. So my thing is, Martel, show it. And then his.
So this right here, she's getting this from Marceau. Or she's seen it herself. I think she's seen the screenshot because I think that she sent it to her mama. This motherfucker said he showed the boys. How do you know he showed the boys? How do you even know he showed the boys that are slaw? Because not all like that. That's still wrong as well. And again, why the fuck don't you have any damn questions about your husband looking at these videos of Martel bitches? And not even that, his ex-wife, your coworker. Why? That would be a problem for me. My man, my husband could not come to me and tell me that they boy was showing them some shit like that. For one, that shows how little respect he have for your ashy face ass. Okay. So these are some screenshots from December on Facebook. Shout out to Chit Chat with QT for these screenshots. But here they are. This is Marceau. The narrative seems to be that Marceau always takes jabs at Martel about infidelity. The truth is, Marceau said in season 1, quote, Martel has been a busy little bee, unquote, and joked about having 2 phones, filmed in 2018. Just for fun, can you name a single moment Marceau made about Martel's infidelity in the last 6 years /8 seasons? You know what, Marceau, you might have us with that one. But what about Melody? Can we take that challenge and name the ones we said about Melody? Because even though you may not have said that shit on fucking camera about Martel, you were saying the shit on camera about Melody when you knew about Martel's firsthand. Have you ever seen an interview with Marceau and a blogger? Yes. You have interviewed with Crystal XO, Carlos King, and Dustin, all bloggers. Fun fact, y'all can't, wait a minute, and DJ, well, I don't know if he interviewed with DJ Richie Sky, but Tisha did, and he was there, you know, securing her, in a security guard for her. Or a damn translator, in my opinion. Fun fact, y'all can't find receipts about me taking jabs about Martel's infidelity because there are none. There were 2 comments which I apologize for my insensitivity at the cabin and changed my behavior. Then he just like, this is his record on, this is his claim to fame. Okay. Not to mention all the horrible shit he done said about Melody when he knew Martel was a hoe. So you stop talking about the hoe-ish activities of the hoe, but then try to put him off on his wife that you had not known or had no proof of no other man that she had ever fucked with. I don't normally defend myself because you can't, and it's gaslighting anyway, but we digress. But I just wanted you to be aware of how far the narrative is from the truth. And again, Martel ain't been into that type of shit with your motherfucking ass. The shit he been talking about is the other jabs that you make about him. Then he says to this person, we joked in season 1 because they were lighthearted about it. Who the fuck is they? Clearly, Martel was not lighthearted about none of that shit, because when he bust out the motherfucking 20 women's, you knew he felt the way. Not me talking about 20 women's. We discussed it at the cabin. I apologize. Changed my behavior toward the subject. 100 plus episodes later, I haven't discussed it. We weren't friends since school days, and I don't care if my blood brother did that. I'd lose respect for him too. But we didn't hear you saying about no loss of respect for Shrek, because Shrek was saying that he had a video that he was going to release on motherfuckers too. And you didn't seem to have lost any motherfucking respect then. You didn't even have enough motherfucking respect to say that it wasn't Melody's fucking mother when you knew it was a tape of Melody. And I knew it was true before it came out, before his arrest. So if you knew it was true before his fucking arrest, what was the point of you saying free Martel? Why would you say free a motherfucker that you had lost respect for? You still went to him after that Tasha K interview. You and Maurice went to the house that he had built. Even though you said, I ain't here to do shit but look at this motherfucking house, because Martel not about to listen to nobody no motherfucking way. Right? So, but you went there. You didn't tell him in his face that you had lost respect for him. You didn't do none of that. You was talking to him about talking to a blogger. And only because he threw a sub at y'all asses. So the girl said, oh, so you're saying he did send inappropriate pictures and was just lying on the show. Okay, thanks. Marceau said, the fact that you think this is about inappropriate pictures lets me know that you don't have enough information on this subject to discuss it. Marceau, shut the fuck up. I think these are kind of like out of order. Let me see if I can. I think this might be continued. See, I can't be a person who can dislike someone for one thing and that not cloud my judgment about fairness in a different area. Revenge P is below the belt in my book, and I don't care who does it and what the other person did to me. If that was the case, when Mel checked you at that fucking black when it was just sticks and said, oh, we bringing in mamas now? And you talking about, I said I seen somebody's mama in a tape. What do it matter? All of that shit is revenge P. Because your brother was threatening to release it because he was mad. Revenge. But you didn't have a problem with it because it looks like you had seen it also at that time. I didn't decline the question the same way I didn't fall back with my advice for Marquez. I told him you can't compartmentalize your disdain for a person to say, I don't like X, but Y was appreciated. I cannot give him that advice in good conscience and turn around and stay out of it when I personally feel that some shit is gone too far. First of all, I don't even know why people even entertained you talking to fucking Marquez. I don't even know why the fuck they had you talking to Marquez. Where was damn Big Lou at? Like, what? You a deadbeat ass fucking daddy too. So what the fuck is you even talking to Marquez about anything? Your wife just don't have another man in the household around your kids. That's it. And again, none of this advice was given to Maurice when he left his motherfucking family. Y'all are making this a reality TV Mel versus Martel thing. I didn't take the time to post or take a jab at Martel. I don't see it like that. I see it as me hanging with the guy and being silently complicit of the behavior. Women send the news to guys daily, guys they trust, love, or at least think won't later use that moment of vulnerability to humiliate them on a public stage. That's low, and I wouldn't respect that. So contrary to what you would do if it were you, if I was asked the question again about anything in this world, I condemn the behavior because to me, it's a sorry ass man that does shit like that, and I would and have said it to their face. You ain't said to his face until after you said that shit on that fucking interview. You ain't said to his face when y'all was at that motherfucking house because you knew he would have beat your ass. You didn't say it to his motherfucking face. The first time he heard it was on that interview with Dustin. So you still a fucking coward. Because even if you felt like it was all of that, why was you still fucking with him after that? Let me go back to that other one. All I can say is you never seen me around him when I wasn't getting paid to do so. You was around him. You said you posted on the thing how good of a guy he was when he brought you that water when he seen you out running. Touche, but all money ain't good money. Marcel, shut the fuck up. Who you telling? Touche, use that energy to quit your job because you and one of your coworkers don't get along. Then talk to me about quitting one of mine. Marcel, stop it. That ain't even what the shit was about. If you couldn't stand to be around a person that damn disgusting, you wouldn't have shit to say to fucking Martel. You would be trying to do that same shit like y'all did with Kiki. Y'all didn't want to film with Kiki. You would have did the same thing with Martel. Why you didn't do the same thing with Martel? And why even when you started with the shit with him, Tisha still was on board with him. Remember, Tisha asked him just at the construction site when she was asking him about Reese's DUI. She was asking him, had he talked to Martel? Why would she be asking you, had you talked to Martel if y'all don't talk or do anything outside of the fucking show? Why did Tisha say when y'all was at Black, when Mel came up there to talk to y'all about what the fuck you had said about her at that fucking field day? Why the fuck did Tisha say that he had text y'all and said that he seen MJ and MJ, you know, y'all did a good job raising him? Like he just didn't call MJ's mama all type of damn Buick ass damn hoes. So it's not given y'all ain't got no damn communication. We'll never see Martel that Black outside of the show though. Because I honestly think that Martel don't hang with a lot of guys because he didn't used to drink. So I don't think that he hang with them like that anyway, unless there's some bitches around. And I also think that they really only hung with Martel so Martel could bring the bitches because he had the looks and the money and they had neither. So he said to this girl, because the RP came to us a year before it was announced by someone who we told to stay out of it. You don't have no respect for something somebody doing. Why did somebody have to come to y'all with this shit? Again, this if somebody else, let's say if y'all knew about it, y'all like, he ain't gonna do that shit, whatever. When this girl came to y'all with that information, why was it not a conversation with Mel like, look, now we had heard of the shit, but now this girl is coming to us with this shit. You might want to check on this shit. Because I don't know now. Because at that point, if you didn't take it serious before, I would have taken it serious then. Like, okay, this is somebody that we don't all even know, allegedly. Somebody y'all's claim y'all didn't know. They're just about to do your hair. Tisha. Again, I think Marceau done been in this shit from the beginning. And then what do you mean someone? Why you can't say her name? Carson. And I think they mad at Carson for telling Melody. They had the video and was supposed to be releasing it. We didn't know how true it was at that time, but we told them anyway not to do no dumb shit like that and stay away. None of this makes sense. So y'all knew about it a year before Carson told y'all. Why would you just tell her, oh, stay out of that? Stay out of what? Because this is something you feel strongly about. Remember, you just talked about your daughters and your wives and shit? This is despicable. So why would you say stay out of it? Now shit done got real. And just imagine this timeline of this motherfucker progressively getting worse. Martel has been progressively getting worse. When was you gonna pull? Like, when was you gonna end this? And you still didn't do anything until Melody had his ass arrested. Then you lost fucking respect. Because before then, Carson was doing Tisha's hair on the fucking show. Tisha was bringing her in Mel's presence. Both of y'all was inviting her to events that y'all was praying that Melody would come to. What was that for? If y'all were telling her to stay out of it, what the fuck was that for? This is why I'm telling y'all, this plan was not Martel's. This plan was Marceau's or Carlos's. Because why the fuck was Carson around all these fucking times? Y'all wasn't bringing nobody else around. How you found out about it? Just so happened some outside person that y'all allegedly don't even know nothing about, never heard about before, that, you know, jumped in the DM and doing the hair, and she's going to be doing your wife hair on the show. This is the person that tell y'all about the shit that y'all already had heard but was going to be going down. Y'all tell her to stay out of it. But this, all of a sudden, is the person that you want to bring around to you, to events with Melody, be around Melody, bringing her around several fucking times. For what? For what? Like, for what? At the end and the beginning of the fucking day, I think they wanted that shit released. They wanted that shit released more than fucking Martel did. Because if we're going to be honest, they pushed that narrative on the show with Martel, but they pushed it off the show more than Martel about Melody being a hoe. They pushed that narrative. They people did. More. They did it more than Slaw. We didn't know how true it was at the time, but we told them anyway not to do no dumb shit like that and stay away. So when the story was confirmed by the victim, now she's the victim. Now y'all see how this don't make no motherfucking sense? Because Melody found out via the person who had told y'all that y'all told to stay out of it. Melody found out from her. So why you didn't believe it when Carson told y'all then, a year after y'all had already knew about it? But you believed it when Mel heard about it from Carson. Make it make sense. It was a corroboration, not me hearing it initially. I think people in a fight can do unforgivable damage to each other. I know that each of them has done foul shit to one another. And what foul shit have they done to one another, motherfucker? And I simply don't care about their drama. See, that's the problem. You didn't care because you wanted that shit out. And they don't have any motherfucking drama. Martel has the motherfucking drama. And you didn't give a fuck. However, there are certain things that a person can do when they are upset that causes me to lose respect for that person. Putting out revenge P on your ex-wife is one of those things. Sorry, I'm just cut like that. You ain't cut like a motherfucking thing, but a fucking cookie. No pun intended, cookie. And this, I think, wait, stop. This was another post that he had that he was commenting to somebody. We didn't know if it was true at the time, and we weren't speaking to her. Y'all weren't speaking to her when y'all was begging her to help y'all with that motherfucking Black Expo either. But y'all got that out to beg for that. Even included Maurice in begging for it. And we know how much he hate Melody, or hate to love, or hate to look at her, hate that he loved her so, allegedly, in my damn opinion. Didn't have her number. Just like y'all was calling her to be a part of different events that Martel was going to be at, you could have found a way to get it. Send a fucking stool pigeon. Where was Carlos at? And really didn't fuck with either of them outside of filming enough to get in whatever they had going on. So this is not given that you just don't have respect for a motherfucker. You didn't give a fuck. You wanted that shit to be released so you can sit your smug ass there and smile with those half-rolled damn teeth. At the time, it was just a stupid plot. Nevertheless, we heard hundreds of rumors about everything, so we don't know or care what's true or false. Why y'all hearing all this shit? Where was y'all hearing it from? Martel? Because it's given very much so you had to be fucking with him in some type of capacity for him to let y'all know about this motherfucking plot. Since y'all knew before Carson. Tisha found a fucking number for her when she wanted some advice from Mel the year before last. We don't repeat it and don't use it against anyone. The lady asked us what she should do, and we said don't get involved. Don't get involved in nothing like that, and went on minding our own business. When that happened? When the fuck do y'all mind y'all own motherfucking business? Because y'all ain't got no business to mind. And when y'all do have y'all own motherfucking business, y'all still minding somebody fucking else. Because the whole time, your motherfucking mammy-in-law ain't took a break from calling this girl a hoe. She ain't took a break from calling her out of her fucking name or her fucking mother. But knew all this time about this shit. Later, when Mel told me it was true after a scene, so he didn't know it was true until after a scene. I'm assuming the scene where they had at that coffee shop where she told him to tell his funky ass brother and his raggedy ass mother-in-law to keep her fucking name out of her fucking mouth. That's when I believe the story was true. Now, why would you believe a story coming from a motherfucker that y'all been saying lie all the motherfucking time so much? Not after been hearing it from hundreds of people before. Now, the girl y'all always say is lying on y'all and trying to destroy y'all, you believe it. When I was asked in an interview, I told my opinion and lost respect from him knowing that it's true at that point. If you didn't think it was true, why did you go to him and tell him not to do no stupid shit like that? If you didn't think the shit was true. There has been so much said about me and T. Bitch, we don't give a fuck about you and T. And that's true. That couldn't be farther from the truth. Bitch, it has arrived at the truth. Don't nobody be lying on y'all motherfuckers. So I don't really believe the things I hear until it's corroborated. Came from the person involved and has proof. What you mean came from the person involved? Didn't you say Martel was telling you the shit? Didn't Tisha say Martel was showing the boys? So even if you ain't believe the shit about Melody, you knew Martel had a fucking history of showing y'all videos of the women that he had been with. But this was unbelievable. to you and to the motherfucker that y'all said lie on y'all all the time, Melody, told you. And then the truth is revealed. Respect is lost. You don't want to have anything else to do with the motherfucker. Now you taking your free Martel back. Fine. Fine. We'll take that. We'll take that. Okay? All right. That's all I got. Melody will bring her receipts out in court. Believe she has. Yeah, she got receipts, Miss Gloria. Yeah. She got receipts. She got receipts. Yes, Chronics. They're trying to bring a cover-up stories. No, we're not buying it. We are not buying it. You full of shit. Full of shit. And y'all know it. They don't come to us with this mess now like you ain't been on what the hell been going on. Like, stop it. Don't fucking keep insulting people's intelligence. But again, I hope they all get what they played into. I hope they all get it back tenfold. Tenfold, because they knew that shit was wrong when they was doing it. And I don't have no sympathy for them. I don't have no praises for them. I'm not giving no benefits or no fucking doubt. I doubt if they telling the truth on any motherfucking thing. They been new, and they don't get no fucking brownie points for trying to take a stance now because they been knew the shit was wrong and they been involved in that shit too. So fuck you and your wife and the horse you rode in on. Okay, that's all I got for y'all. I'll see y'all tomorrow. I'll probably do some TikToks tomorrow and then post it here on YouTube. Okay, so y'all make sure y'all like the video, hit the reaction button for me, subscribe to the channel. Okay, it looks like y'all might be liking it around here. Okay, and let's get into the shits. All right, we like to get into the shits around here. Okay, and see y'all, and prayers up for Miss Mama Uppity and Mama Discerning. Okay. And happy birthday to our brownie child. All right. Y'all have a good night. Hit that like button. Bye.